friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rainey, and if you are noticing that I look surprisingly similar to a different video that you just watched, it is because I just posted my October wrap up, and I am just going to continue on to my November TBR. So same shirt, 5 minutes later. I don't know if you'll see this on the same day, but yeah, I'm just like, hey, let's just roll with this, because time is limited. So if I have time to film 2 videos, I'm gonna do it. So anyway, this is my November TBR. And we're already about 9 days into November, and I'm just now getting to this. But, hey, I have actually been reading, and I actually already finished a book, and I wanted to tell you about it. So we're going to just, first of all, go into what I have been reading, and then we'll get into the rest of my month's TBR, which is really not that big, to be honest with you. I might throw in some mood reading here and there. We'll see. But anyway, let's start with what I have been reading and what I just finished. So the first thing I have read and finished is The Pillow Talk Killer by London Lovett. This is the last book in the Frostfall Island cozy mystery series. I have been getting this series as an advanced reader's copy since it started, and this was the conclusion to the whole story. And I just finished it yesterday. It actually comes out tomorrow, the 10th of November. And I really enjoyed this one. I would say that there was one thing at the end of it that I was kind of like, I don't really like that. But it didn't ruin it wasn't anything that ruined the whole series for me or anything. And it probably was sort of a realistic thing that happened, but it's just one of those things that I'm like, I'm not always in, I don't really want realistic when I'm reading a cozy mystery. But overall, I really enjoyed this one because the Pillow Talk Killer, what London Lovett likes to do in her cozy mysteries is she likes to have either a historical mystery or just like another mystery running in the background of her of all of her books in that series that is like something that just is never solved. We can't figure it out, or it's a cold case kind of a thing. And eventually, it gets solved. But we read multiple books with that one like historical mystery thread running through it, even though we have like a current mystery involved. So this one was all about that historical mystery that has been running through the previous books. And it's actually a current case. It's hard. It's basically a serial killer. There has been a serial killer not on Frostfall Island, but on the mainland for a few years. And without trying to give it away, there's a person that is involved in the series that is intimately connected with the search for the serial killer, and has just never been able to solve the crime, and has been very disillusioned with it. But it's kind of like, that's on the mainland, we're on Frostfall Island, I can get over it, blah, blah, blah. Well, then the killer comes to Frostfall. And so now we get the culmination of all these years of looking for this person. And there's been a murder in their style on the island. And somebody gets falsely accused. The person who is intimately connected with the case gets falsely accused, and Anna St. James, the novice sleuth on the island, has to clear that person's name. So it was very intense for a cozy mystery. It was very intense, a little bit gory at times, so it was a little bit less cozy. And of course, it's a serial killer, so it's not like, ooh, fun times, but yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. There was just that one little aspect of at the end, the very end, that I could have done without. Um, but hey, you can't love every aspect of every character in every novel, right? So, yeah, if you have read this series, what have you read this? Are you part of the ARC team? What did you think of the ending? I would like to know. But yeah, I really am glad that I was on the ARC team for this series, and I am going to really enjoy having this one on my shelves and then getting into another series by London Levitt. I have not read cozy mysteries in a while. This is my first cozy mystery in a while, and really sparked my interest to get back into it. Okay, so now we will get into what I'm currently reading slash what I plan to read in the month of November. I am currently reading John Marchmont's Legacy by Mary Elizabeth Braddon. It is my Victorian buddy read of the month with my friend Joe. We are alternating this year between reading Mary Elizabeth Braddon and reading Margaret Oliphant. And we read Margaret Oliphant in Victober because we read Hester. And this month is our Mary Elizabeth Braddon, so we picked John Marchmont's Legacy. It's a fairly short novel, and so far it's been really enjoyable. It's Mary Elizabeth Braddon writes mystery slash sensation novels, so I love a good sensation novel, and this one follows a a girl before she's orphaned, but then eventually we know she will be orphaned, and she becomes orphaned, and she has a stepmother, and she has a friend, a male friend that knew her father when he was alive, and he has kind of sworn to protect her, that kind of thing. And then just there's a will involved and there's lots of money involved, so that's going to cause problems because money always causes problems. And yeah, it just all goes on from there. So we are currently we're probably at this point about halfway through it, and there's been a lot. There's been a lot of crazy, and then, and I love it. So it's hard to really say without giving a lot of things away what is happening. But suffice it to say, I think it'll be a good one. And I don't know. I can't think of a Braddon novel that I haven't liked at this point. So, I mean, there's ones that have been like, not as great, but I generally, like I said, I love a good sensation novel, so the crazier the better. so, so yeah, that is book number 2 of November so far, but I'm not done with it, obviously. And then the ones that I have not started yet are The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury. This is definitely a departure for me. I have read one thing by Ray Bradbury, and I actually think I DNF'd it at the time. I think I just was listening to it on audio, and I don't know if I just didn't like the narrator or just wasn't paying attention. I don't know, but I wasn't a huge fan. The Martian Chronicles, I am reading with Tiffany from Beautiful Minutia, her Patreon. That's their Patreon pick of the month. And it is apparently a collection of short stories slash sci-fi short stories, I believe, which I don't really read sci-fi, and I'm not like always into short stories. But I got it I got it on Libro FM. I have a membership with them, and so I got that on audiobook, and it's not very long, so I'm hoping that I will persevere and get through it, and I hope I like it. I don't know. I just don't have really any experience other than the failed attempt at one of his books. And it's like his most famous one, I think, that I couldn't get into. Dandelion Wine. I couldn't get into that one. So I don't know this, but that one wasn't a sci-fi. This one is. So maybe I'll like sci-fi. Maybe I will discover that sci-fi is my new genre. That's my hope. And actually, the only other book that I have on my list for November is George Washington: A Life by Ron Chernow. I had bought this on Libro FM months ago, and I started it, and I just got busy reading other things and doing other things, and I just lost interest in it. So I'm going to just restart the whole thing. It's a very long book, but it's audio, so I should be able to listen to it. But I kind of want to do like a presidential biography kind of a thing. I know I won't physically read a presidential biography, so I know I'm going to want to do this via audiobook. So that was my initial intent on getting Libro FM. And so far, I've probably had that for 6 months, and I have not even finished my first presidential biography. So I need to get on that. And even though Nonfiction November is not officially a thing anymore, I think it really still is officially a thing, even though Olive is not hosting it anymore. I think I think in the hearts of booktubers, it is still a thing. So I need to at least read uh, one nonfiction. So that'll probably be my my nonfiction. But also, I also continually read the Bible, which is, in my view, a nonfiction. And and also, I would like to potentially start reading some books on apologetics. I don't know if I want to wait until the new year because I have a project forming in my brain, and I don't know if I want to just wait until January and start doing all that in 2026, or if I want to give myself a little taste in November. We'll see. We'll see what I have time for, but we'll stick to these books for now. So yeah, that is really all. I have finished one book, started another one, and have two more books on the docket. So really, not a whole lot going on this month, but yeah, that's really all I have the brain space for in November. After coming off of Victober, I'm always like not really in a reading slump, but also kind of just like I just want to mood read and not have to feel like I have to read so many pages a day. Like I'm just gonna relax into my reading in November, and then in December we'll be reading all the cozy mysteries. So this will kind of be my like transition into cozy mysteries. So, but anyway, that's all I have for you today. I guess I'm just rambling because I feel like I have to fill up a video. So I'm gonna go. I should be back with a floss tube update, but I probably don't have time to do that today, so you won't see me in the same outfit. But yeah, I will see you in my next video, friends. Bye.